item on the discussion items, report on damage to the water system caused by the March 22nd floods and request for state and federal funding exercise.
Yeah.
Pardon me? Oh, I'm sorry, my mistake, I apologize. My mistake, I had the pages here and I moved on without them. I apologize.
The consent agenda, right?
Consent agenda, pages 13.
I will move approval on the consent agenda.
I can second it.
Do you have a first and a second? Any comment?
Was this the consent agency?
This is pages
That had the
13.
treasury, that had the treasury report on it?
Yes,
Yeah, I sent all of the
right.
managers a list of items that I would be concerned with,
Mm-hmm.
because there's huge, big numbers, and with all, and with one exception, I think it's the 5020512 account, looks like it's only half,
On what page is that on?
page 16.
Page 16.
And it goes right, the only reason I bring it up, once again, is the same thing as I bring up all the time. Our planning and control is terrible. Why in the hell do we have numbers on there if somebody doesn't talk about them and don't tell me the board knows what these numbers mean? And it's a cinch under using Pete's transparency system. Nobody ever knows what the numbers are.
We charged $21,000 to the maintenance we had, which was over budget. I went through your numbers and I asked a few questions. I'll answer one for you. The one you mentioned, number 537, 5021, let me make sure I got the right one before I say any more.
Yeah, I'm looking at them.
537, that was for pest control. We did have everything sprayed around the fire hydrants. We, went out and had that done. So the expenditures are there. So I didn't ask specifically on the operation and maintenance one, but I did ask, I double checked some of the questions you had as well, so.
Yeah, there should be a reason for all of them. Yeah. And the board should know what they are, when they're exceptions. These are exceptions.
Well,
That's called the planning and control system.
so,
Just for those who don't know what planning and control system means. It has to do something with fiduciary responsibilities.
okay, thank you. All in favor of this?
Aye.
Unanimous vote, Cindy?
Yes.
Okay. Now, item 5A says report on damages, and I apologize for getting out of sequence there. But on it says item 5, it has a B. I don't know, Cindy, if you can look at or Pete, should this be 5A? Mine says 5, and then there's a B under the discussion. I just want to clarify that I'm on the right page. I put down pages,
This, I don't believe that, item 5A does not have a document associated with it.
okay, I wondered that, so that's right. So you want to clarify what we're talking about there? Is this a report out that you're going to do?
That's the purpose of this real quick is to give you a flavor of
Okay,
what went on, what our response was, how we can do better. It's a major catastrophe when you have a flash flood like that and you start to have culverts that wash downstream and roads that basically disappear in the blink of an eye, The water starts to run over the top of the road, culvert gets plugged up or completely overwhelmed, water starts to find its way around the sides of the culvert, lifts the asphalt up, or lifts the culvert up through the asphalt. Sometimes the culvert disappears, but then the water channelizes and it digs down as far as it needs to go, as far as it can go. And in our case, we had really well when I was in here before. So let me close all the other stuff out. I can't see the other stuff, so that's always nice. I can't even show you a nice little version of it here.
Were all the electronics working that are working now, were they working earlier in here?
Yeah, all I did was walk into the office for 20 minutes and hang on a second, let me try to, oh, that's a little bit better. Let's go at it this way. One more time. Look at that. I haven't taken a real day off work in many months. I went, had for 6 months planned to take my daughter, son-in-law, and grandkids to Monterey for 2 days. And had reservations, and off I drive down J59, leaving Sonora in the pouring rain, and all the way down J59, water over the road, and then get to Merced, sun shining. I look behind me, it's black from cloud to ground, all over the place. So it was a pretty nasty looking storm driving by it. I started to get phone calls about an hour out of Monterey, and was basically on the phone from the minute that I got there through the night, put it down for a few hours at night, the next morning back on the phone, dealing with this emergency since that point in time.
Hey Pete, is that Bluebell or is that just some?
No, the pipe on the left is, it's PVC.
Some new kind
It's
of.
the wastewater plant. That's their 4-inch, it's a 4-inch or 6-inch force main.
Oh.
I'm not sure which size it was, but that's a sewer system, and then ours is over from that. This is on Ranchito. It just was a really, really major problem, and you can see many more photographs of that, but I just got a few of them in here. And Randy started to get water outage calls, and the water tanks, the first thing you do is, you know you got a big problem. You start to monitor the tank levels, where are we throughout the entire system. And so Randy reported that to me, and at that time, no real idea of where things had gone wrong. You know, basically we're getting calls. We kind of know we got a problem in an area because we've got no water calls coming in. So we have to drive around and trying to find our way across flooded streets and streets that are out and figure out where this had broken down was a lot of work on our operations guys to try to figure this thing out. No immediate indication. It's not like you get an alarm that says 12-inch main break on the radar. You know, until you get a call from somebody who says, hey, I just pulled up and this thing's, you know, the road's gone and your water main's blowing. So isolated the leaks and shut the valves down. You have to go until you get valves shut down that stop the water flow in the pipe. I've got some pictures of the pipe and what it looks like, but and then basically everything from there down, you know, below that in the system drains out as people flush a toilet, turn on a tap, you know, that water is consumed out of those mains. Somebody may think it may have a sever in the line, and they may think they've got full water service because they still have some water pressure because you got a lot of head pressure still left in the pipe. So it's kind of an interesting dynamic the way that our system works. So we immediately notified the State Division of Drinking Water and the county OES from both Mariposa and Tuolumne County, and got that communication link going. Initiated emergency action plan. It's a requirement of the State Division of Drinking Water. We have to have an emergency action plan to be able to deal with contamination, if we have a bad sample come back, if we have a failure of the treatment plant, if we have, you know, terrorism or a major system failure, we've got a specific program of action that we have to follow that's been pre-approved by the state. So we made those contacts and got that going. And this is all inclusive. This is Cindy and Ann in the office. This is Randy and Jose. This is myself, and communicating throughout the system.